I remember Brock Lesnar kicked your ass. And then, right after that, you were the United States champion and put that title on the line, and Seth Rollins beat you. And then that wasn't enough for Bobby Lashley, because Bobby Lashley wanted redemption. So Bobby Lashley to go slay the beast at Crown Jewel, and once again, Bobby Lashley couldn't get the job done. You couldn't. But the thing about you and Seth is for some damn reason you think both of you are gonna step in this ring at Survivor Series with the same kid. That kid is dead and gone. And I am gonna walk into Survivor Series this Saturday, and I am gonna become a two-time United States champion, and there ain't a damn thing either one of you could do about it.
Is that right, Theory? You're gonna walk out of Survivor Series. I don't think you're gonna walk out of tonight.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Lashley wants to let his actions do the talking, but Theory standing up to the Almighty. Certainly wasn't backing away, that's for sure. But here goes Bobby Lashley. A fresh Bobby Lashley teeing off on an already battered Austin Theory. Oh, good Lord. That for a throw. Doing damage here, just 5 days out from a triple threat match at Survivor Series. Oh, and Lashley not showing any signs of slowing. Theory. Face first into the barricade. I don't know what trigger Brock Lesnar flipped inside of Bobby Lashley, but the entire roster is paying for it. Got the post. Oh! Theory out of the way just in time. Blow for blow. Theory. Look at the intensity etched on the face of Bobby Lashley, who, Theory's got a chair. He's got a chair. Oh, the back of Lashley. Oh my God. Oh my God. What has he done? Get out of here, Theory. Theory's gone. But Lashley's not slowing down either. The Almighty giving chase. Theory trying to hightail it out of here. It will all go down Saturday at Survivor Series. Theory. Oh, God.